When you think you are the doer and you are the controller of your results in your reality, you have lost. When you remember you are the divine and the divine flows through you, you are not the doer, you are the channeler of this information, and you create from that space. You have trust, you have surrender, you have flow. And when you are not in that energy is when everything in your reality feels hard, feels like a slog, feels like a burden, feels like hustle, feels like chasing, feels like it's hard. And guess what? It gets pretty easy, because I've made money time and time again when I allow myself to be in ease. Every time I sit and I relax and I have a nice date with myself, or I look after myself, or I spend on myself, or I treat myself, or I just decide to go fucking have a nap. When people would be like, shouldn't you be working on your business, Janie? No, this is me working on my business. Napping is part of my business. That's when the magic starts to happen, because you are signaling from your dominant vibration to the universe, you are safe. You are safe. You are safe when you're resting. You're safe because you're trusting. And this is not speaking to the people who are not taking any action. You have to take action, but it's inspirational action that comes from the divine that flows through you only when your body is not stressed the fuck out. If you are so stressed out, if you are so burnt out, if you are constantly hustling and doing the grind with your logic, you are cutting off your flow to the universe. You are cutting off your connection to God, source, all the things, whatever you want to call it that. So if that is you and you're resonating with this, I want you to do something. Start working on your nervous system, start regulating your breath work, and start tuning in to connect with the universe, with source, with God, whatever the thing, and receive those insights. And once you receive those insights, your mind will kick up a fuss. It will start to argue with you because it wants to keep you safe where it thinks it's been safe, because you have taught the mind, based on your subconscious, based on your past, based on your previous experiences, that stressing is safe, that chasing that guy is safe, that chasing that client for money is safe. And until you switch up your behaviors to reaffirm that actually, no, this is safer. Me leaning back is safer. Me resting is safer. Your reality will not mirror that back. Why? Because your frequency is still stuck in the old, of the dominant, of the stress, of the hustle, of the grind. And I cannot tell you, I did this in love, in business, in everything. Every time that I shifted my energy of, actually, no, I don't want toxic relationships anymore, because that was what was coded as safe in my body. And I decided, nah, I am worthy of fucking soulmate level of energy. And until that energy shows up, and even when that energy shows up, I'm not bending who I am.